Hi everyone, this is Laura Simpson with Web Luminary, and I'm here with a huge tip. It's past a tip actually. So I haven't been giving these quick little tips on my Facebook group because I've been working on something bigger than that. And what I've been working on is a roadmap or a template on what should be on your homepage. And I have a drawing with pictures and arrows explaining everything. And basically, if you follow this and you can redesign or fix your website or just check off and make sure that you have the components that I'm talking about on your homepage. And this is the reason why I did this. And stick around for figuring out how to get this download. But I have been talking to so many people, and a lot of business owners are frustrated with the fact that their website is not bringing in clients. So they're looking at their website and they see that they're getting hits. People are hitting their website, they're clicking on it, and the amount of minutes that they're spending on the website as a whole is small. Or they can tell because there's statistics on there that they're not leaving their homepage and they're clicking away immediately. So, and basically they know they're not getting phone calls, and no one's, if they get clients and they ask them, where did you come from? They're not saying, oh, I saw your website, or I looked at your website and I really liked it. They're not getting any good comments. So why is that? What is lacking on the small businesses websites? What's lacking on your website? So let me just talk in general here. There's basically 5 reasons. So number one is your website doesn't look trustworthy. It's missing some basic information maybe, or it looks homemade. It doesn't even have an address on there or a service area. You're not really sure how long these people have been around. You know, it looks like they're brand new. The website has got 5,000 colors in it. The font's small. It just doesn't look professional, or that, you know, it looks like they basically slapped it together. That'll make people click away. Just having a website is not a business need in the sense that having it is good. It has to be a good one. Having a bad website will work against you. It's actually better not to have a website. So, but anyway, you know, if you're a business not having a website, it could kill you too. So you're expected to have one in certain industries. So you don't look trustworthy. That was number one. Number two, you're not telling them why they should stick around. You know, you have to basically explain what you can offer them. What is the benefit of working with you? I just finished an accountant's website, and we made sure that someone understood that there was a huge benefit of hiring an accountant, even as a small business owner, because as a small business owner, you should be focused on the core business of whatever you do, and you shouldn't have to spend so much time in QuickBooks or whatever tool you're using. And also, you shouldn't be expected to understand the numbers. I mean, you might know that your cash flow is bad and you don't have cash, but you may not realize that it's because you have an issue with pricing, or that you have a contract that's too expensive, and it kind of breaks it down into understandable terms for the accountant so that they can explain to you, well, what this tweak you can do or what you can do here can make a big difference in your profitability. And sitting down with a accountant, not just a bookkeeper, and not necessarily having to pay a CPA for that. So that's the kind of things we were communicating, why you should continue reading. If people just are like, hey, hire an accountant, if you need one, here's a number. People are like, well, I don't know why I need an accountant. So you need to explain to people the benefits that they will receive from working with you. The third reason people are clicking away from your website is that you look like you're not an expert. So this is somewhat next to not looking trustworthy, but it's a little bit different. So it could be that you look like you're brand new and you don't have a lot of testimonials, or your website is so simple that it looks like anybody who spent 1 hour researching what you do could write it. So you need to look like an expert in your field. Having blog posts and testimonials are probably the two things that I come to expect from certain industries. So example, if you're a lawyer and you don't have any blog posts into specific areas of the law that you cover, I'm wondering, well, you don't have any specific insight into this, that you just start practicing law. I don't know, so I want to click away. Another one that might be a little bit harder for some of you to tell, but after a while, you know, here's a shocking statistic for you. Let me just jump right into this. 80 to 90% of people that are looking at your website are just thinking about doing business with you, but maybe aren't ready to do it today or tomorrow. Maybe it's a month from now. So they're doing some shopping, some pre-qualifications, and they're looking around and maybe creating a list. So they're looking at a lot of websites and or looking at a lot of companies, and they start seeing a lot of the same thing. So I happen to know a lot of industries like travel agents, realtors, insurance agents. They have people who will do websites only for that industry. Well, let me tell you, I can spot those websites in a heartbeat. I know who they are because they all look exactly the same. So if you're searching for an insurance agent, for example, and you see like the same website over and over again, and there's no personalization into them and what's different about working with you versus one of these other ones, then you don't stand out. And I might click away because, you know, there's someone who spent more time on their website trying to make me comfortable on working with you. And then the last reason, and it's not so much like, well, let me just say what it is. You don't tell people what you want them to do next. So it's not good enough to just have a contact link at the top. I mean, that does speak for itself, but you need to tell people, it helps to work with a website designer because I can not only do the website design, but I can make sure that the language makes people communicate with you, and I make sure you get found on Google and fill out my contact form. So see what I did here? I said, I'd like you to fill out my contact form. You need to say exactly what you want them to do. And actually what I want people to do is download my freebie. And I'm going to get your email address, and because I know that a lot of people can't afford a website designer right now, but my hope is that you learn a lot from me, you see me as an expert, and then one day when you're ready to invest in your website, you call me. I mean, you know, but until then, I just like providing value to the small business owner, because small business owners are close to my heart because I am one, and I know how it is. And I know how it is to have to do everything yourself when you start out. Like, I didn't start out with an accountant and hiring one. I did it myself in Excel. But then I got to the point where I was so busy with my core business that I couldn't do that anymore. But that's because I focused on my core business. And now I have an accountant. And she has taught me a lot of things. And I've learned a lot. And I'm taking that off my plate. So see, this is all talking about benefits. And then what do you want people to do? Contact you, look at this blog post, whatever you need them to do. You need to tell people what to do so that you know that they've been there. And that's it. So now that I've explained all the reasons why people are leaving your website, let's make sure that doesn't happen. I have a new freebie on my website, and I'm going to post the link below. It's on my homepage, and basically it says, do you know what to put on your homepage? And all you have to do is give me your email address. That's it. And I'm not going to email you any more than once a week. And actually, I don't have it set up yet to even email you 2 more times. So I'm not going to spam you. And whenever I email you, it's going to be about helpful information. And you can always unsubscribe, of course. But I hope you decide to get this freebie and sign up for my newsletter. There's going to be a lot of great tips. And again, I'm not going to email you any more than once a week. So that's it. And I hope you enjoy your freebie. And I'm actually going to create a video that explains a little bit more about what should be on the very, very, very top of your website. So that's going to be part of my freebie too. So enjoy and let me know if you have any questions. Again, Laura Simpson from Web Luminary, and I will see you over email. Bye.